From the home of the Pirates, we're at beautiful PNC Park. MLB The Show has action out of the NL Central. It's the Milwaukee Brewers going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. And Singy, we're going to see a nice little win streak put to the test today.
Yeah, this team is really firing on all cylinders right now. And to me, the important thing is that they're doing the little things well. They're not just relying on home runs or big plays every game. They're playing good situational baseball, executing in key areas, and that's how you string together wins. So we'll see if they continue that in this one.
Next for Milwaukee, Babe Boomer.
Babe Boomer.
In the air to left center. Mangum on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Boomer ready to go. Looking to set the tone right out of the gate.
She needs to come out aggressive but composed at the same time. A clean first frame can settle the whole dugout, Boog.
Foul ball there. Paredes goes 5 feet 11 inches, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and they traded for him earlier this year. Right through there for a strike. That one just misses.
See if she can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Stays alive. Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty.
That's just a nasty pitch right there, and I'm not surprised at all that she got the strikeout looking. You know, at the plate, looks like it's a fastball off the corner the entire way until just that very last second when that cutting action takes over and brings it back to clip the outside corner. You just got to tip your cap sometimes, but overall, that's just a nasty pitch.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 25.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Pete Alonso, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. And it's fouled away. Alonso with some impressive production lately.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
Singy, he's currently the team leader in runs scored. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. They trail things here 2-0.
Up next for Milwaukee, the designated hitter, Babe Boomer.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the Brewers 2 and the Pirates nothing. It's an NL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Back here in Pittsburgh, bottom half of inning number 2. Ryan Reynolds here.
Ryan Reynolds.
Tap foul at the plate. Oh, 1 down. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
That finds the mark on the inside corner. And right back to the mound. Tosses to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. 2 down, bases empty. And now the DH, Dylan Dingler. Dingler launched a homer in his most recent game.
That's a ball.
Right through there for a strike.
Ball inside.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Two down, nobody on. This to center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And that extends the inning.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If she gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for her to go back to that pitch later in this at bat. She's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last 2 pitches that she's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. Still one challenge left for them. Here's a 2-2. Good job to fight that one off. The 2-2. Chopper to second. Quips it to Mountcastle. That ends the inning. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers.
Alexander.
Hey!
Hit softly on the ground to third. Young tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez.
And a foul ball.
Well, that 2-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
and looking. That's a strikeout.
Up next for the Pirates, the third baseman, Isak.
So the Pirates batting order turns over. Here's the third baseman, Isak Paredes. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a foul out of play. Two down, nobody on. Hit on the ground to short. Tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. It's the Brewers 2 and the Pirates nothing. Boomer ready to go, and here comes the heavy part of the lineup.
She's got to bring her best stuff to the table right now, Boog. Smart sequencing and sharp command. That's the formula.
That one fouled off. Here's the 0-2. Cut on and miss, struck him out. One away.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. She can do whatever she wants with the baseball right now.
Alonso.
Swing and a foul straight back. There's a strike. The Brewers up by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Just misses with that one. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure her out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Reynolds in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Two down, nobody on. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And that is that. Bucks go down quietly. They're still down. It's 2-0. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That's got a chance. Jumps, but it's off his glove. The throw in. And a good start to the inning. That ups her hitting streak to lucky number 13.
The Baker's dozen, Boog, and it doesn't seem like a huge number, but anytime you get to the point where you've hit in every game for almost 2 weeks straight, that's a sign of what kind of rhythm you're in.
Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
In there at the knees. And the count is 0-2. Some activity in the bullpen for the Pirates. Hunter Barco, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Majinski warming up as well. Ripped to third and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. He's 2 for 2.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not she can score on that base hit.
1 out and a runner at second, and we're at the top of the 5th. Laser to the gap, should score the run. Coming home. She'll score easily, and they take a 3-run lead. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
But when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Boomer back to work with the lead.
Yeah, and this is where you want to work quick and efficient. Pound the zone, force contact, no freebies, no drama.
You know, these Pirates just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Got him looking for the K. Strikeout number 8.
That's great location on that pitch. Right on the edge of the strike zone, and clearly the deceptive and unique movement of the screwball just froze him at the plate. I'll tell you, I don't envy these hitters trying to contend with that. At this point, they'll take base runners any way they can get them, then hope it turns into something more, but this might end up being one of those games to forget.
The 1-0.
She's got a great feel for her breaking ball today.
Dingler wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge, so the call will stand. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. 1-1 now. Backed off the plate that time.
Straighten him up a little bit.
On the ground, right side. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
She's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind her with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 outs, base is empty. And now Jake Mangum, 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And that is out of play. That's a strike. Mangum not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. And it's going to stay a strike. So that removes their last challenge. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a ground ball. Horner throws to first. That ends the frame. Still nothing on the scoreboard for her after 5. You're watching Brewers baseball on the show, Wisconsin. First and second, 1 out. Babe Boomer, and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate.
So clutch, you could argue that she's been this team's MVP this year.
Ripped on a line to center. Mangum gets under it, and he makes the catch. Runner tags at second.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. She did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Bottom of the 6th. Now the left fielder, Blaze Alexander. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
That's a ball.
Got him looking. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3. And here's a look at how she's using her pitches in this one. There's the strike.
When a pitcher's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into her pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what she's offering that day.
Got him. So she cracks double digits with her 10th strikeout.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, she should be able to rack up some more before she's done in this one. And not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what she's offering out there.
Paredes in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Two down, nobody on. And that's a strikeout looking. And she strikes out the side for the second time today. Make it 6 shutout innings for her out there now. This is Brewers baseball on the show, Wisconsin. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The catcher, Adley Rutschman.
That one misses, and that's ball 1. We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Got him looking. And she's up to 12 strikeouts on the day.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. One of the elite home run hitters in the league this year.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if she can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Next offering is fouled back. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Pirates, the right fielder, number 10, Brian Reynolds.
So far, she's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make her work in the zone a little more.
Swings through that one, out in front that time. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th. In the air to left center. Horner settles under it. And that is that. Still in. Babe Boomer will hit next. This hitter is one of the best athletes in the sport. The Brewers trying to break this one open, and we're at the top of the 8th. In the air out to center. Griffin tracks it down for the out.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those could be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Back here at PNC Park, let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season. On the ground, and that one handled. He puts it in his pocket, safe at first without a play.
Oh, you never like to cut it that close, but the hitting streak will live on at least another day.
Little bit of a tense moment, Singy. Looked like that might be the end of it.
I don't know. The way he's been going, his confidence must be sky high. So even if it takes until his last at bat, you get that sense that a hit's coming from this guy one way or another. That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
The 0-2. Swing and a bouncer towards third. Over to Terang. 1. A sensational double play. Base is empty after the double play. Jake Mangum, the next Pirate to hit, has grounded out a couple of times.
Mangum.
Strike. Woo.
Breaking ball through there for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. He goes down looking. Totally dominant on the mound as she's through 8 without surrendering a run. This is Brewers baseball on the show, Wisconsin.
Now pitching for
Back
Milwaukee,
now as they hand the ball to a
31,
fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Grant Taylor.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
So runner at second, 2 down. Pete Alonso, the next Pirate to hit. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Swing and he popped it up. Contreras makes the catch. Ball game. And the Brewers make it 6 straight victories. Boomer kept the hitting streak alive. Went 1 for 5 with a single.
You'll never complain about getting a team win, but I think they expect her to make a larger contribution than she did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either.